My name is EUNICE NDIRANGU, and I'm the head of the Department of Occupational Therapy in KMTC. And in the Department of KMTC, we have the basic diploma program, and we also have a higher national diploma in community-based rehabilitation. For the diploma programs, they are offered in our Nairobi campus, Machakos campus, and the Mombasa campus. But for the higher national diploma in community-based rehabilitation, it's only available in our Nairobi campus. The duration of our programs for the diploma in occupational therapy, that's the usual 3 years. And for the higher national diploma, it is 1 year. The mode of delivery for the basic diploma in occupational therapy, it has been on campus full-time, but maybe now with a few changes necessitated by the COVID issues, that we are likely now to ask our students to report, but now online. Same for the higher national diploma. The key modules that are taught in the basic diploma, we have modules like human anatomy, human physiology, human psychology, sociology, learning skills. We also do research. We also have economics, geriatrics, oncology. We also have pediatrics, psychiatric disorders, and we also do now the occupational therapy applied to either the pediatric conditions, psychiatric conditions, and the physical disabilities conditions. For the higher national diploma, the modules covered, we have research, we have habilitation and rehabilitation, we have concepts and principles in rehabilitation, and of course, we have the health systems management that is common across all higher diplomas. We do disability sciences, and we also do policies and guidelines in relation to disabilities. Those are just a few of what is covered in that higher national diploma. When it comes to where our students are placed for their clinical work, starting with the basic diploma students, for practical training, we attach them to hospitals, and to start with is our next hospital here, the Kenyatta National Hospital. We attach them to the Mathari National Teaching and Referral Hospital. We attach them to community-based institutions. For example, in Kibera, we attach them to the Nairobi Family Support Center, which is a local NGO serving in that community. We attach our students to the Dagoretti Children's Center. We attach our students to special schools. We attach our students also to the homes for the elderly. Because like I've said earlier, we do geriatrics. We attach them also to the Cerebral Palsy Society of Kenya, which is it's not more of a government institution, but they're working with partners, of course, under the government. And so those are examples of where we place our students. When it comes to the higher diploma students, because usually these are candidates or students who are actually working, and so they're already placed in a facility. And those facilities include the refugee camps. So meaning that you have students who are practicing there, but now they have enrolled to actually train. We have people who are working with the faith-based institutions, like the Kijabe Hospital. And so where they are is now where they experience their clinical placement. The fees is as it is for every other diploma program in KMTC, and the same for the higher national diploma. When it comes to the job description or the roles of an occupational therapist, when they are through with their training and they are ready for the job market, what is it that is expected of them in terms of the functions of an occupational therapist? One, of course, is to do research, because we need to continuously develop the knowledge base for the profession of occupational therapist. And so, in whatever minimal or maximal levels it will be. For example, now when we're talking of a diploma student, you know, their research cannot be equated to the level of research being done by a post-basic student. But we are keen to, as early as that, teach them the research methodologies and be able to do a research that is aimed at developing the profession of occupational therapy. Okay, so whatever research title they would choose, we want to see it is eventually anchored onto occupational therapy. So away from research, they are also expected to be able to efficiently evaluate their intervention outcomes. They are also expected to demonstrate high levels in terms of efficiency when it comes to documenting the entire occupational therapy process. The other key thing that they should be able to do is to analyze the selection, modification, and adaptation of occupations to meet the therapeutic needs. Occupational therapy basically uses occupations. Our graduates, we are also expecting that they should be able to demonstrate effective interdisciplinary relationships, because we understand that patients, they do not belong to one department. They do not belong to one discipline. And so when they are out there, the same patient I am managing as an occupational therapist is the same patient who has a nutritional need that in turn affects the capacity of this child to be able to successfully undertake or go through its developmental milestones. And so I need to know, or this graduate needs to know, at what time do I need to seek the opinion of the nutritionist? At what time do I need to seek the opinion of the cardiologist? So those are some of the responsibilities that are expected of a qualified occupational therapist. Now, when it comes to where our occupational therapists work after graduating, and in line with what we have said, where we place them for clinical training. Occupational therapists will be found working in hospitals to start with. And these hospitals, they're talking of the national hospitals, the level 6, the level 5, the level 4, and we are up to level 3. And of course, we are also at level 1, and level 1 actually means the community itself, working in the villages. Then you also find occupational therapists working in homes for the elderly. You find occupational therapists working in rehabilitation centers. You find occupational therapists working in the industries where they're supposed to guide on the best ergonomic requirements, okay, positioning, the sitting positioning, the work, related needs that are expected of this worker to be able to maximally be productive to the employer. So our graduates also work in the mental hospitals. Our graduates will also be found working in areas like the refugee camps. You'll also find occupational therapists working in the special schools. And you'll also find occupational therapists now who have set up their own private consultancy services. An occupational therapist can also work in a school that trains occupational therapists, like the person talking to you right now. We also have a very great number of our products here that are working abroad. The profession is so marketable abroad that in some years back, we almost even fell short of what do we do, because even the lecturers who went. In terms of academic progression, of course, within KMTC, we are only offering the diploma in occupational therapy, and of course, the higher national diploma in CBR. They can do their bachelor's degrees with institutions outside Kenya. I did mine with the Curtin University of Australia. From there, you can do your master's, but we don't have an institution in Kenya offering masters in occupational therapy for now, but they are in the process. From there, you can do your doctorate in occupational therapy, of course, with the institutions outside the country. We don't have at the moment. And so we are all the way from the basic diploma to a PhD. So it's up to the graduate where they want to reach. In terms of the partners that we collaborate with, in terms of teaching and learning, for now we are working with a university in Stockholm, and we started in the year 2013. It's called the Karolinska Institutet. It's a medical university in Stockholm, Sweden. For the Form 4 leavers, we'll be happy to get you enrolled into our program. It's a wonderful program. We have opportunities for you to either train in Nairobi campus, in Mombasa campus, and also in Machakos campus. It's a profession that you live to enjoy, and it's a profession that is widely known and accepted and highly rated worldwide. Welcome.